All right,
Sure.
you ready, Jar? Yeah.
Nice little segue intro there after talking mad shit about everybody.
That's exactly what I was doing. All right, let's see. So I know that Nick said he was going Mangler Pit. You're going White, I think, and I guess
I'm
OP's
going,
going Top A Cat, but I had no idea what OP was doing. Like not in a negative way. I just didn't know what his opening strat was, so that's
bro, we gotta start talking about this stuff so we
good
don't.
to know. So I kind of like what I do because if there's nobody there, I can drop really quick, and if not, I can just poke shoot or whatever. All right, cool. So Nick and you swing through. How did you end up so far behind him? Actually, let's watch the full play from my perspective, and then we'll go switch around. Like this opening looks fantastic for us. I don't know what took you so long to jump up there.
Oh my god, dude, I was tired.
I'm just like wondering what the like.
No, I'm just kidding
I
though.
just feel like as a whole, one of our major problems is we don't recognize advantage quick enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's 100% true.
And like a good play, like me getting a double, and obviously just cleaning up one shots because you guys are putting down a lot of damage, could be a great play. I think I was talking to Nick about this, right? Like we make good plays that should be great plays, and we make great plays that should be perfect plays because we're still just a little too slow. Like we don't have the follow up ready to go, right?
That's the team skill gap, I feel like.
So like right now, which given maybe you just die, but like getting in with Nick is good, but yeah, it's fine. I don't have a problem with this. Like you were just holding his
Again,
off
I would
angle.
really like to talk about like starting things,
Yeah.
starting strats.
Like what I like about this entire opening is that we're all kind of doing the same thing, right? Like we're like all of our guns, other than obviously you dropped, because I think you were thinking I'm gonna grab camo, and then obviously OP grabbed camo.
Well, I didn't know
Um,
if he. I think I might have
yeah,
jumped it because I saw he was weak too.
yeah. I mean, all good, no problem with that. But like right now, right, that guy just died. One, two, three are dead. Actually, are all four dead? One. What in the world is he just spawning? No, he just died. Okay. Okay, so Nike is alive, but like he's the only guy alive, and like I'm getting shot by him, and like as a team, like as soon as I get shot by this, and I think I said, hey, they're whirlpool or whatever. Like you see the hesitation, like I mean, I guess Nick's kind of jumping up, but like I'm basically taking a one-on-one when it's a four-on-one, and to me, I should also be living better. Like I need to recognize this too. It's not just on you guys. Like as soon as I get clipped by that guy, I need to get
I would
behind
like
one
to
of these
just start
batteries.
ratting.
Yeah, and just be the most annoying kill possible because I
I
should
think
not
this
die to
comes
him.
down to like how we're all thinking about the game though.
Yeah.
It's like we're not thinking enough about the like you said the advantages we
Yeah.
have.
Like this is the next step
It's
for us.
literally as soon as we get
As
one
soon as we
person
get
down, we need to
any
be
kind of numbers,
flying.
we need to be moving like up the map. And obviously you don't want to be reckless, but if you're low on shields, just get behind somebody who has shields, you know what I mean?
And to talk about like I remember a long time ago, I forget who said it, but it's like a lot of the pro teams as soon as they even get damage on somebody, they'll
Yeah,
start
they're
flying.
playing fast as soon as they get damage. It was Whiteout I was talking about that. But yeah, it was like just as soon as they have a damage advantage, they're playing fast. And that's why it's so big to like shoot the free shots and then live, like don't stand there and trade shots with somebody. If you can get two shots on them for free, why take three shots yourself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and then there's like a lot of wondering here, and I don't like we don't know where they're spawning. And the reason that we don't know where they're spawning is the other problem that was off the opening. Like we got them three dead. I went to the hill, which is priority number one. But every other player on the team, there was a guy setting single stack. There was a guy setting camo box, and then OP was Mangler Pit. We weren't blocking.
That's another problem too with us. Like I
Yeah,
said, we need to really go over these like places we want to control, especially in a mode like King of the Hill where it's so the
yeah,
spawn control
like
is so important.
forcing them
We
somewhere
need to
is
be blocking
important.
A though. Like for this hill, we need to be blocking A.
I agree. I think it's harder
There's
for them
really
to
no
go.
other way about it.
It's hard
Like
for
if
them
they're
to
all
go this
four up,
way.
I guess that's one thing. But like if
Yeah,
they spawn A here, they're right there. Like they have free angles on us.
I agree. But the other end of this too is like based on the timing, sometimes we just got to get what we can get. Like if Nick's single stack, why is Nick not
I
moving
get
to
that
C and
too.
blocking C? If you're Mangler Pit, why are you not jumping up and getting into A,
Hmm.
right? Like we're taking too much time to where what is the
Oh
worst
yeah.
thing that can happen when they're 3 dead and you're full shields? You run into somebody and you're caught off guard. So even if you die, we still have a numbers advantage. So we just have to be faster. Like we can't set still because we gave them time to spawn and now they've got the A spawns and now look how bad this looks for us, right?
Yeah.
Like he's already here. Obviously, they're all spawning A. OP is literally in Whirlpool and has no idea that these guys are A, right? And like, there's the kill. Like, as soon as Nick sees him die, he doesn't need to be going this way. He needs to get C plat because he's already there. Like we don't have time to go from C all the way back to A before they
I
spawn, right?
mean, I would almost argue though, like if all three of us pushed into A and killed any spawners or anything, that might be a potential play too. I
Yeah,
know it's
so
weird
that's
though, because
fine
there's that
too.
guy in Whirlpool.
Yeah, like we can split them, but this also looks better too if like you jump up immediately. Maybe Nick curb slides
I
off
mean,
the
yeah,
box. OP
this is
jumps
just
up,
me
or
not,
even if OP
yeah,
goes bottom A, because you're right. If we were an even higher level team, we would be split spawning people, right? Like these two people just spawned. Let's go block the A spawns and force them to spawn C. But they're not going to spawn C with Nick there, and they're just going to keep squad spawning together. I bet the other guy spawns in pipes. No, okay, he just spawns there. And like OP's walking in the wrong direction here, right? Like
yeah. Well, yeah, he needs to
not
be either
not
he either needs to be in the action with that guy at Whirlpool or he needs to be getting into A. He
or
should. There's
like
really no reason
as
he should be moving
camo,
over
you
here right
could
now.
be anywhere though. Like you can be taking so much central control, right? Like he's just
Yeah,
really
like
isolated area.
there's just no reason to be looking into white here.
Yeah, like he
So
could be standing in Whirlpool. He could be literally just standing in the middle of batteries. He could be anywhere because he's camo and they're not going to see
just
him. I mean,
using it to support us or
yeah,
just
like
catch one of them off. Make it really hard. Make their lives
gathering
really
the
miserable.
info for where they're at is more important than even like pushing a spawner right here. And I would argue like centralizing our camo more is like a bigger thing because you don't have to shoot if you're camo. Like like you can shoot when you see people weak or when they're not paying attention to you. Shoot and then you go hide again. But like I would much rather him be mid bridge or whirlpool or even like if he went A to block A, that's also a better play. Going white blocks nothing and it takes him out of the play. And I think he recognizes it now, but like it's just such a slow route. Like he got camo, went Mangler Pit. He could have just jumped on the box and been here 5 seconds ago. And the problem is obviously he was one shot and didn't want to move. But again, 3 down, let's take our chances, right? Sometimes you have to. I forgot what Lucid called it, but on one of his videos, he's talking about like a calculated risk. Like sometimes you just have such a numbers advantage, you have to accept that like you know you're going to have to make some kind of weird place through the middle of the map. Um, Even now, we're not blocking anything at all. Like you're in the hill.
That's
No,
what I mean, though. It's every time I see this so often with us on this hill, literally specifically. It's like we're not, we make this hill way too hard. Like it's crazy to
yep.
me.
And like they're already spawned up now. We don't have the info to know where they're at, so we shouldn't feel comfortable standing on grapple. You know what I mean? Like if a guy shows up C, where's Nick gonna go? He's gonna jump in the hill. But the problem is there's 3 people alive, and we didn't block anything, so they could be bat ledge, which they are. Like if one guy spawns C and shoots Nick a bunch of times, then this guy's just gonna jump up bat ledge, kill Nick, and then trade with you, right? And then our entire advantage is gone. Like we need to be taking the advantageous places when we have the time. Like we get them 4 down really quick. But it's better to take any space than no space, right? Like we just need to be doing something and not be mid map. And now he's coming in and fighting with OP, so this part's good. But like now you're dead in the hill. You did trade, so that's fine too. Curious what I did. Did I just run long haul by myself? Or did I spawn long haul? Let's see. And sometimes it's so hard to even talk about like where to go on the map just simply because like they're already alive. I'd argue fighting toward you guys would be a better idea here. Like, I'm lucky I win that fight. I at least get back, and now we're kind of getting into positions we want to be in, maybe? Nope, me and Nick are just standing heal. And OP's like not deep enough into A that
Yeah,
guy's
this
still
is all
spawning in A.
This is all still awkward.
Yep. Yeah, like we're just all
Did
mid-map.
they just spawn behind me at C after I
Yeah,
spawned there?
yeah, because OP's pushed up
Oh
too
my
far.
god. Yeah, that's I think I might remember that, or I might be thinking of something else. But I remember I was like so like perplexed by it.
Yeah, so let's look. Let's look. So this guy is not spawned yet, right? There's nobody here. This guy whirlpool now. Free back smack. Like immediately, I'm turning around and like, if they're not here, just curb slide. Who cares if you got camo or not, right? But like, you see, he just spawned there, all because OP went this way to look, and he doesn't have to come. Like, what is he looking at? I'm here. Nick's here. Like, we're not shooting anything that no one else is looking at. There's no reason to push this far over and give up the spawn. Maybe he spawned him there on purpose because now he knows he's there. Maybe this is just a god play. But like, you see, you spawned and now they're spawning black blue and they're behind you.
Dude, that's
And they are split. Like, maybe if we're a more aware team, like you can cut through white and get behind them, right? Like mini flank them off their spawn. Like crazy stuff, but that's like so high level that we're not even there yet, you know what I mean? And yeah, like we have to clear this guy out. Like Nick and OP should just run in here and fight this guy together. Instead, like OP's taking an isolated fight, and like you see how weird this is too, because this team isn't that good. Like,
yeah.
Look at the timing of OP's fight. Like he's fighting right now. Why is this guy not just walking right in there and fighting with OP? Like fighting with Riley.
They probably didn't call it out yet. I bet this guy will
Oh
in
yeah.
a second.
I guarantee as soon as Riley dies, if he dies, well, never mind. But you get what I'm saying. Riley just now called it out, and this guy's all the way on the other side of the map. And like right here, OP, don't leave this doorway. This is good. It's tough because we're 2 down. I also want to know how I died in the pit. Okay, so I'm trying to clean up your one shot, I guess, and this is just a disaster. But like, this is bad. Like, we need to be better at calling, like, hey, Jar's dead because Jar's, you know, got spawned behind. He's in a bad spot. Like, we can't go fight for Jar's kill. Because now I'm just going to die for free, too, and just continue to give up good space because I could have been in gold right now. And, like, what are these two guys even doing down here? Like, they're not shooting the hill. They're not doing anything. We're not getting any hill time because we're dying on the opposite side of the map. Now Nick's Tarzaning into the hill while we're 2 dead. I guess you just spawned. But like even right now, I would argue getting gold is probably more important than getting hill time just because we don't have any map presence, you know what I mean? Like this first hill, he's just saying, hey, I'm here, and he has no support yet. Like this guy's going to get a couple shots on him before you two can even do anything.
He's better off just, excuse me, he's definitely better off just living.
Yeah, or clearing gold, fighting for gold.
I mean, we're lucky that these guys are like just running like that alone, so.
Yeah, and like I see I'm doing weird stuff now.
But if we played a team that like would actually punish this, we would be screwed.
Yep. Now
we almost lost this game too, which is crazy.
Like this is the good time to cross. And see, that looked better at the end because we had a guy whirlpool and I started going back to A, but it was just so awkward before that. Yeah, fight with OP. This looks good, like we're fighting in the same direction. There's a guy behind us, kind of sucks. That's unfortunate. Like, could Nick have been here on time? Your team about to score. Like, I feel like we've talked about like 3x1 splits and stuff, and a lot of times you aren't really doing splits completely because we're trying to hold like a setup in King of the Hill or in Oddball or whatever. But whenever we're pushing the map and we're trying to clear an area, we definitely need to get like numbers together and push hard. Alright, cool. Yeah, so Nick dies. Alright, so I'm already walking towards the hill. I know that that was called out, so I'm shooting it. You're coming with me. Like, there just needs to be some comms. Like I need to be more aware. There's no one in front of me. I'm pushing into an unknown area. You also need to be calming, like, hey, I'm with you, Brandon. Just give me a second. And yeah, Nick could not have got into this fight. But if I stayed white and you stayed white and now Nick's here, this looks a whole lot better for us.
Yeah.
And now I also don't like, this isn't horrible, but I don't like doing the set at orange door kind of thing because I feel like it's just too risky. Kind of works for him because they're just not very aware, but he misses a jump. That's unfortunate. And yeah, then you're just bottom mid, and it's like a death trap. So what happened with Nick here? Whoa, Nick went on a... Do you see this death streak? That's not good.
Yeah, I do. I do.
No wonder we came back after he got out of this
The
hole.
skulls are deaths, right?
Yeah. Alright, so we already saw this. Alright, so he spawns. Like, yeah, we're getting pressured off. Okay, there's literally nothing to say about Nick. Like, he just curb slid out like he's gonna fight and just unfortunately gets a sticky. And like there's nothing to do here. Like, even doing that poke damage is kind of risky. Yeah, Nick's like in the middle of batteries right now. And it's just like I'm one shot, which kind of sucks because the grenade got me, but I was trying to get in with you. It just sucks. And then like this is the route that we should have taken like as soon as they touched the hill, right? But now it's like so late in this hill, it's very hard to get over here and do anything productive at all.
Yeah.
Like when they first get C, like we can go through gold and get long haul and go C because it's easier to get through long than going through white, which is the other problem is me and you kept pushing into white, but like we just got to know the timing better. Like if we're even going to fight for that hill, it's better to just literally go whirlpool and get bottom mid or something, right? Like there's just not enough time to do this. All right, so now again, a better team punishes me for shooting cross map like that. Like just let that guy in and call it out because if he didn't see me, like setting him the spot is very useful. Instead, he turns around and shoots me and I get called out. If I didn't shoot there, then Riley or whoever this is just walks right past me and I punch him in the back. Nike run club. So bad trigger discipline for me. Like we need to stop shooting at people that just have no chance of dying. You know what I mean? Like it's better.
Yeah.
Like sometimes if they're like literally staring out in the direction that you're fighting, you have to shoot them. So I acknowledge that that's something that has to happen, but
I was a bit desperate.
But if you get free info like that, it's probably better to just not even. Yeah, and like we're all just really desperate at this point, right? Like you ran in, I ran in, and now, like, Nick's a really good player, but he wants to know why he died. What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in a row? This is why, because you, like, we're just in the middle of the map. Camo's not up. And like it's okay to be down here before you're getting shot at, because I think one of the easiest ways to break into A on recharge in general is to like take this route and block the line of sight to A cat and get get to the box that Nick's on. But it's really hard to do that coming from bottom white, right? Like you need to go blue pipes or you need to go C and drop down in the pit where they don't see you. Preferably you go blue pipes and get the shroud, and then you shroud one direction and let everybody else cross, and then you're the last guy in, and you jump up whirlpool, you know. But like now he's jumping up while he's one shot, so what does it matter?
I will also say, I mean,
you had a bunch of deaths.
I was gonna talk about
too.
Yeah, I did. Wait, is this showing all the kills or?
Yeah, they're the X's.
Okay, so I died a lot and then.
Yeah, look at this. I got a big spree of deaths coming up too. Well, that really sucks. All right. Yeah, just really bad timing all the way around. Like everybody's showing up like 1 or 2 seconds before every other teammate. And like even now, like let's see where you spawn, or I know you spawn here, but like we're 3 dead. You spawn here, set back silo, don't even move. Because the next hill's here, right? Like but the second you jump up, and even if you set right here, this is good. You just don't want to expose yourself. Like I would rather them touch the hill first and you be here, you know what I mean? Especially before
Yeah.
we're spawning. But since you're going to shoot this guy, now they just all know where you're at. And again, where we're dying and they're already pushing you,
I get that, yeah.
you're just going to be isolated and die here. But if you just set back silo, let them get comfortable in the hill and they start looking the other way, you can start to creep up on them, throw a nade, you know, nade shot them, whatever. And like I would just be setting back silo, looking through the walls like Nick and waiting, like watching teammates spawns, you know what I mean, and seeing how long it takes us to get up the map to you. So you're kind of already playing the weak side, but you're already there. So your entire goal is to not get seen, and if you do get seen, then you've got to trade, like close range trade. So this is kind of 3-by-1. Oh my god, look at this guy. Probably just setting Trippy would have been better at this point, but just because they know he's here now. But like, play's kind of dead already. How did Nick get in so fast? Alright, so I spun up. I'm shooting a crosser. Or was I shooting a guy bridge? I need to see what I was shooting at. That was weird. Like, I want our new reaction, and given, like, I'm the first guy up, but I don't want us to arrive at this door and be looking this way, you know what I mean? Like, not saying that we can't, like, glance that way, but I want us to, like, when we get to this point that we're trying to cross, the idea is, hey, I'm going. I'm not gonna stop here and poke some people. And given, I guess it wasn't as bad as I originally thought, because I just poked out for 1 second, and then that guy started shooting me, but I'm also a little too early.
Yeah.
Now
I
I'm
know
trying to
what you
get
mean,
in.
though. That's that whole part of just avoiding the crosses.
Yep.
That's weird.
Alright, so is this the time that OP was? Yeah, that's the time OP curb slid in. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, Nick's way too early here. It was this death, not the last death. Last death wasn't that bad from Nick. He was trying to get in. Like, you two timed it pretty well together. I think you reloaded a little too early, but, like... Well, like this, they're 3, I guess 2 alive. It's very hard. And I would argue, too, they're in the hill, and they're 2 alive. They're probably close to the hill, so maybe taking a weird route, like bottom mid to blue pipes would be better at this point, just because so much of the map is open. It's a 2v2 right now, so like going bottom mid, curb sliding, and getting to the hill is probably better than like this approach here, just because you've got people doing weird ratty stuff there. That's kind of hindsight, but just thinking about numbers too, like not even advantage, disadvantage, but like how many guns and how many gaps are there on the map? And when there's a gap like that, can you take advantage of the weird angles that you can take? Because like, if you were to draw up, like, I know people talk about this in chess, like if you could put your pieces exactly where you want them on the board, where would it be? So if you were trying to break this hill and you could literally just spawn anywhere on the map, where would you want to spawn?
Depending on where they're at right now, the enemy, or are you talking
No,
about...
like if you could literally just hover your body anywhere on this map for this hill to break it, where would you want to be?
We're still at the C plat hill, no?
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
confused
C
because
hill.
nothing's showing right now.
It's this hill, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I would probably. Oh, if we could go anywhere. Well, where's the enemy gonna be at though?
They're in the hill. It's for when they're breaking the hill. So there's a guy here, and you can just imagine any kind of setup, whatever. So
Okay.
maybe they got a guy glass. Maybe, it doesn't matter. Like you know, there's at least one person in the hill. So if there is a place that you could be on this map, where would you want to be?
To break the hills. I'm just confused because I feel like it's highly dependent, but I would have to say maybe a guy whirlpool, maybe.
Yeah. Well,
Well, wait,
what I'm
am I
just
trying
talking
to
about
break
is
like?
like I'm saying if I could be anywhere to be the
Oh yeah,
most
you want to be
annoying
back
person,
blue.
it'd be like right
Oh
here.
yeah.
So if they're two down and we can get a gap in the map, like instead of Nick spawning and running straight this way while they're two down, if Nick spawns and again they're two down, and we know one guy's in the hill, if we curb slide here and stay low and get back blue pipes, like they're not gonna check this. But you get what I'm saying, like this is probably a more effective use of your time while we're still spawning and while they're still spawning. It's hard, like it's hard to think about that in the moment, but if you can think about like how many lines of sight they have on the map, because also let's imagine they're four up, like where would they want to be to block this hill? Like what's your ideal setup on this hill? Like obviously
Ideal setup on
you
it.
got a guy in the
Well,
hill and he's probably looking this direction, maybe looking at bat ledge, right? He
I'd almost want. I'd almost
probably
want them to spawn A, so I might want somebody in gold,
probably
honestly.
have a guy sitting here looking at the heady, right? Yeah, I normally would want a guy in glass, like looking this way, and then maybe you got a guy white like this guy being annoying or something, right? Like maybe he's top white, maybe he's I don't know, he could be long haul. It doesn't matter, right? Like if you're forcing A spawns, there's also this weird
Yeah.
off angle you could take like right here to be annoying too, to shoot towards that, right? Like you can see stuff. But the whole point is like that's in the ideal world. So they have line of sight to like everybody crossing this way, and then they have line of sight to everybody going this way, right? And they have line of sight to white because of the guy right here, and maybe again their fourth person could be here, maybe he's here, whatever. Maybe he's long haul. Like there's a bunch of different places to sit, right?
Mhm.
But when two people are down, that vision cone that they have over the map is way more limited, and you already know one of the two people is here. Um, and you can probably assume if they're a good team and they're only two alive, they're probably close together. So all I'm saying is like instead of just like risking it and running straight into them, like when they're two down, we can take off angles and like get the sneaky spots better, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. There's a whole lot of rambling. It's kind of what you're doing now, but then you shoot that guy too, which I don't know if he saw you, but and like this is good too because you get free damage from the pit on the guy. So basically just when they have gaps, yeah, I felt like that too at sometimes in this. When they have gaps in their setup because their numbers down, even if it's
You guys melee the air a lot, man.
we
That's
do,
good.
we do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just got slammed with a shock. Kind of sucks. This is good. That was really good timing by Nick. And you, unfortunately, it's a little late for the fight. You gotta just get in with Nick there. Like Nick's fighting for you. You gotta fight to the death with him.
I think I was absolute, and that
You
guy was
were.
staring at me
You
though.
were, but Nick was first, and was he getting shot at? You can see, you know, the little exclamation point over his head.
Bro,
Look
no
at this
one's looking
one.
at that. I can't look at the exclamation point mid fight though.
You gotta look at that exclamation point.
The teeny little indicator, bro.
Now this is
Yeah, look at
looking.
you, just looking down and meleeing.
I know. Did you see that?
I know, I did see that, yeah.
All right, you're fighting too many crosses here. Like this looks really good, and then we got you up there. I think it's gonna work out because you're holding the guy back, but. I was so mad about that I didn't get a melee there. It's so stupid.
Wait. I don't even want to talk about that.
I think we just make this hill like super scrappy if I remember correctly. We probably don't deserve to win this game at all. It's kind of crazy how they're just funneling right to the same spot. So this is good. Again, first spawner's kind of taking a perimeter of the map. Now you're getting us good spawns. Like, you're not in a fight immediately. So again, if they've got gaps and they're like 2 or 3 dead, and you're the first spawner, you can take like direct routes through the middle of the map or weird routes to get to where we want. But normal times, the first spawner needs to be like taking a perimeter like you were. What was OP doing during all this? Like, look how close they are to winning this game. I'd say this isn't needed. Like, just, we got to get more direct into the hill, right? Also, how did... Feels like Nick was just in this fight and ready to go, and we're kind of... Like, it looked like we all spawned up together. Like, well, again, you're taking the perimeter, which is exactly what you should be doing. That looks good. You give me a good spawn. Nick spawns with us. And yeah, I was kind of wondering about this, like why we didn't just drop. Like, we're nuking the hill. It's kind of a bad timing, so whatever. Nothing to complain about with Nick. This is just not it though, OP. You gotta just get in the fight, or like, if you're gonna go gold, go gold. Although right now, definitely not go gold because we don't have enough time. What's up, Jack?
Hey, yo.
Good shots.
Jack joined? Oh my god.
I know. This was a mess of a game. We were down 3-1, and it was just looking horrible, and we somehow win.
God, dude, this is so...
We'll play some matches in a few minutes.
Okay. Who is this against?
Ghost Riley's team that we've scrimmed a few times. I think we won like 6-1 and then tied a match. I recorded that. You should go watch it. How we were up 48-39 and tied in Slayer. Yep. Yeah, it was crazy. And by crazy, I mean horrible, but...
Map is it?
Solitude. It's kind of reckless by me to even be in white. This is good to get back into A. Like, that's a fight you kind of have to take, so that's good. And like, we have a good 3-by-1 split here, so this looks good. I'd say I should probably be in the door, but just so I'm not taking as much off-angle damage like that. How did I get into A? Oh, I think he came Mangler, but it was like while we were weak or something. So this looks all good. Again, you could argue that I'm like drifting too far now. Stacking the hill at this point is fine. Alright, cool. And now, like, look at this collapse. It's gonna look good. Oh, I remember this. That the guy just shows up behind us, and I was so mad. It was annoying. Alright, Jar's first guy up. Like, this is the time that we do have time to go gold if we wanted to wrap through gold. Again, shooting that guy is also kind of useless, but at least you and OP kind of show up at the same time. Nick gets in with you. And then I think I spawned on the off angle and just kind of YOLO'd straight to the hill. Oh, no, I hit the bottom mid path, so that's fine. Oh, I see camo. Nice. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Take screenshots of me.
Did you use perfect camo guy?
Perfected camo.
See?
Yeah, so OP just setting backside low looks good. Jar's going rogue, baby. So they're all up now too, so you're arguing that you're getting behind them, but it's kind of a crazy path. Like, while there's 4 people alive on the map. Do a good job of living through it, but... Nice. Nice. these guys.
Enemy team took the hit. No substitute for hot metal.
God, that was a horrible grenade. I don't know how he lived through the second one. Oh, they're so close to win-ins. Alright, Nick's in the hill, so no reason for me to be sitting there. Yeah, taking space back silo. God, did you see that strafe, Jar? Did you see how... he wasn't even shooting me and I was strafing, but it's kind of funny. Nice. Alright. Cool. So main takeaways is we just set on our feet too much whenever we've got numbers, and we tend to, I don't know, like we don't take advantage of gaps on the map enough. Even like when it's not advantage, disadvantage, we still got to move whenever we have the opportunity to take more direct paths to the hill. You got anything else, Jar?
Nah, just we gotta talk about where
Starting
we want to be for
strats
certain hills and
and
stuff.
like yeah, that's all good too. All right, cool.